Hi there guys. Now, it's time for us to start using our derivatives. Now what I mean by that is, in the very first video I said we're going to use our gradient function, our derivative, to actually find the gradients of curves. So now you've got all the basics, let's go back to that software, and this is the graph that you're going to see here. It's just confirmation of that in green. Now, this isn't quite snapping to the point here. So at this point here, 3, 4, I've got my tangent and I can see the gradient is 3. It'll also tell you it over here. Now, you can see that red bit where I just pointed to, it's changing constantly. When I come down to this nice point here, I get a 1. I get a -1 there. I've got to try and get it bang on that point. There we go, get a -3. If we come right up here, I actually get it to -5. And that's the same over here as well. So what I'm going to do is show you this whole process and show you how we use our derivative, how we use our gradient function. So I'm just going to pop those in. So I'll put in red here. So on the picture, we just saw the gradient was 3. There we saw the gradient was 1. And there, it was actually a -5. So I'm going to prove to you now how we do all this. Okay. So we've got to differentiate. So dy by dx. So let's do it. So this term, it's going to be 2x. Middle term, it's going to be 3, and this constant term is going to go. So here it is. This is our function. And what this allows me to do is put any value for x in here, and it will work out the gradient. So for this first one, I've got when x is 3. So when x is 3, dy by dx is equal to 2 lots of 3 take away 3, which is 2 lots of 3, which is 6, take away 3, which is 3. So therefore, the gradient is 3. I don't normally write this, it's just for the purpose of this video. So when x is 1, dy by dx, our gradient function, our derivative, will mean 2 lots of 1 take away 3. Well, 2 lots of 1 is 2, take away 3 is -1. Okay, hang on, let's just go back to that graph, make sure, okay, yeah, I did mess it up. So here, when x is 1, you see, gradient is -1. In my head, I thought we were over here, but it was actually it. When it's 1, it's -1. Okay, so that's all good. Now here at -1/8, okay, so the presentation is slightly different. Now, looking at your derivative, you only have this x variable, so you can only substitute values of x in. So we're being kind of nice here, saying when x is 3, when x is 1. So for this one, we're looking for when x is -1. So we just pop it into our derivative. So it's 2 lots of -1 take away 3. -2 take away 3, -5. Okay, so it's a nice short video. Your functions will get more complicated. Your derivatives will get more complicated. But it's the same. You find your derivative, you pop in your values for x, and that will give you the gradient.